So stupid how you have to buy servers.
You do?
PS4. Like TNT Squad, Astro Skyblock, you know, stuff like that. Scary Castle. Noob vs Pro Prison Escape. Okay. I'm gonna...
I hate hardpoint. It's really annoying, especially on shipment.
Should I make the world normal or easy? I don't feel like grinding too hard. What should I do? I'm just gonna do easy. I don't feel like playing anything else. Okay. Oh, I closed out. Of course I did. Like a G. You there, Chris?
Yeah,
You should play Craft.
I'll get on. I'm just finishing up this match.
Okay. Let's play music in the Discord. I just don't know what to play.
Let's go.
Village. Start collecting beds and crafting tables. So that I can have stuff. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I just have beds and crafting tables in my inventory. So I can give them to people.
Hello.
Oh, leather caps. Oh, okay. Some armor for people.
That was from last Saturday at 4:51 p.m.
You got that specific time, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
It's basically just me and my small friend group in the server now.
What server?
This server. And other Jacob.
Lopez. Can I take this camping fire? Or campfire? No, but I can get coal from it.
No, they were just here.
Move, chicken. I'll beat you.
No, I didn't take any. It's annoying that you have to buy clothes
For what?
for your character.
Oh, yeah. Ow! I didn't even do anything. Oh my god.
My guy's gonna wear short shorts and a crop top.
Yes, sir. I think that's what mine's wearing, actually.
Is it a purple shirt?
Yeah, I know it's a crop top. Oh, snap, that's a crap ton of carrots.
This looks so bad.
You'll have to meet me. What does this do? Oh, it makes banners. I don't want that. You'll have to meet me. I don't know, I'm just chilling somewhere.
Alright.
Oh, snap. I have 2 beds, 2 crafting tables. I have a leather helmet you can wear if desired.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much just stealing everything from this place. I'm in a spruce village, so if you open your map, you should find me. I'm not that far away from the spawn point.
Alright. Oh, I gotta add you as a friend, apparently.
Oh yeah.
How do I join you?
I'm not sure.
I'm on PC right now.
Yeah, I might have to leave and then friend you and then come back. I'm not sure actually.
Every time I press add friend, it just shows my Xbox app.
Yeah, I have an Xbox account. That's what my Microsoft account is linked to.
Oh, okay. I think that's how it works, right? Just add.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me. What's my name? Profile. It should just be. Yeah. Oh, lag. I'm not sure what it is. I am not sure. Oh, there's an upstairs I didn't go. Oh, it's not. He really do be vibing though.
Can you tell me your profile name?
Yeah.
Right.
Let me save and quit this game so we can get this figured out. Okay. Wait, what's yours? I can friend you.
Here, I'll put it in the Discord.
Okay.
Or I'll just message you.
Either way.
Thank you.
That's how you spell it, with the space too?
Yeah. I haven't played in a long time, so my profile picture's the same as it was like 4 months ago.
Oh. Hey. You were added to my friends list.
That's good.
Alright, let me get my Survivor World and you can join.
Alright. Are you streaming it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been streaming for a while. I know the good streaming things. What should I do? YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer?
I just do YouTube.
Alright. Oh, there it is. Let's go.
What? Oh, you're in.
Oh, yeah.
I see you.
Oh man, I remember when, you know John?
Yeah, I'm coming to you. I finished rating this thing. I'm coming to you.
And I remember when he used to, post YouTube videos.
Alright, I'm coming to you. Don't move.
Alright.
Oh, shit. Okay.
My arm is so small.
You should be right over here. Right?
Where?
Oh, over here.
I'm on a mountain.
Yeah. You are. You see me?
No.
I don't even see you. Yeah.
I'm kinda short.
I thought... Here, I'm gonna stand on top of a tree. Let me know if you see me. Let me parkour to this. Spruce, you should be in a spruce forest, yes? Climbing on top of a thing. Look.
Get on top of another tree.
Yeah, look on top of your, look on your map and see if you can look in my direction.
Oh, hello. Hi, Crash. Oh, I see you next.
I see yours.
Hi, Crash. Alright.
There's water right below you. Sort of. Don't jump, because you'll die. But there is like a waterfall that you can jump into. And then I'll find my way down.
Alright. Let's play Bedrock.
Okay.
Playing what? Bedrock?
Boom.
Bedrock?
Here.
Hey! Playing Bedrock. Minecraft Bedrock. Oh, thank you.
Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. Come back over here.
Hi, can I join?
There you go. Who's you? Mr. Noob. I mean, if you want. Oh, he left. Okay, cool. Alright,
Did that work?
let's place
Wait,
our
what
beds.
was your YouTube name again?
Amish Rebel.
Okay, I play on Xbox.
Oh, he didn't leave.
What is that sound?
It's my text to speech.
His text to chat. Amish what?
Rebel.
Oh, Rebel.
It should pop up in your hotbar. Whoa.
There you are.
Get in bed, homie.
Oh, it's
That's my bed, bro. Then we can go mining for wood. Alright. Let's go.
his name is Mr. New.
Yeah. You gotta go this way. I don't even need this map because I'm going off map, so I don't need this anymore. Yeet.
Chris, did you finish the K homework?
Actually, yeah, I do. I'll take that. Oh, wait, you probably took it. Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Oh, I have one.
We can go over by this lava bed. I don't need it.
Oh, okay.
The only reason we'd need it is if we made a big map.
Did you finish?
Jacob, shut up.
Yeah. Oh, you shut up.
You shut up.
The test.
I was gonna get oak wood. Over.
Play the craft.
Jacob, we're disowning you.
Chris, are you going? Where? Dude, shut the fuck up. Yeah. You walked into that one, buddy. Wait, where'd you go?
Oh no, I'm just mining. When you play mine. Oh, I made 2 axes instead of a sword and a bruh.
Oh, you're over here.
When you play Minecraft, Minecraft. Oh. Do you not remember that song?
No.
It's the Banjan Canadian Hunger Games song.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, why'd you leave, bruh? Did my thing lag out?
No, I'm doing something real quick.
Oh, cause last time I played Minecraft with a bunch of people, my internet was so garbage and it kept kicking people out. It was so bad. So I thought you left, and I was like, bruh. I was like, no way is it gonna do this again.
No, I'm setting up my recording thing. Shut up. Why? Jacob, I wasn't talking to you. Why were you setting up the recording?
Oh shoot. Yeah, that also kind of worried me because he wasn't at school today.
Oh, Jacob, how's today's Bible study?
We didn't even do it. I forgot to.
What the fuck?
No, I was busy setting up a survive, thrive, and kill list for if the coronavirus breaks out and I become leader.
Am I on the survive list?
Yes. What? I put our main friend group on the survive list. I wouldn't kill you unless I had a reason. Like, let's say you got the coronavirus.
Like, of all fucking places, why would you fly to Arizona? What a fucking crackhead.
Oh no, I don't care. It just gives me more reason to thrive.
It just gives us more reason to go to China right now.
Yeah, we have a we don't need to bomb them. We can just let them die.
Let their army deplete and then fuck them.
No, their army's thriving. It's literally the people. The army literally is like, ah, not my problem. I need sticks to get this. Oh, I heard zombie. I heard zombie. I heard zombie. Zombie doesn't want my brains, but I ain't gonna give it to him. You ever just like dig straight down to piss off Notch?
Yeah.
And then Hero Brian just comes for your cheeks and you have no survival. Ah! 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 No, this zombie came up and started molesting me from the back. And I got scared. Because I couldn't see. I heard him, but I couldn't see him. And I turned to the left and all I see is a zombie coming after me. And it literally, my heart, I think, like, jumped. I think I died for like 2 seconds and came back.
You know what would be cool? What if we could play PS3 games on the PS4?
You can, it's called PlayStation Now. Yeah, you can start a free trial for 7 days and then just cancel it. Or you could pay $10 a month.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah, you have to pay, but in the end, playing Lego Star Wars on your PS4 ain't that bad. I played Lego Star Wars and Lego Indiana Jones. And then they charged me $10 because it auto paid. So then I lost $10. Oh my, this chest. I'm dying.
Honestly, I'm gonna throw hands with Chris's grandma.
Why?
I fucking hate his grandma.
Chris's? Why?
Oh, she knows, bro.
Wait,
I think she's 80 now.
oh my god.
Yeah, fuck her.
Wait, why though?
I don't know. I don't even know her.
That's what I figured. That's exactly what I figured.
By the way. Alright. Took me 2 times in Super Smash Bros. Fuck you.
Wait, Chris, are you joining back?
I'm looking for a theme.
For what?
My stream.
I'm just gonna mine cobblestone. Finally, it died. Jesus.
We should just put mustard gas all over China.
That wouldn't help.
That would work.
It would work, but it wouldn't help. You want to know why?
Fucking matter if it would help.
Do you want to know why though?
Fuck 'em up.
That doesn't. Not yet. Yeah. At the same time that we do that, but are the pilots of the plane or whatever could come back with the virus and kill us all.
That's why they'll be kamikazes. Kill themselves. Or killing others. You know?
I want to say yeah, I know, but I don't want to. Because I do know, but I, like, honestly don't care.
Fuck them real good. Dun, 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 dun.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Crash? Yeah.
God?
You're
Never mind.
No, I'm not. No. No. Wait, is he's coming around tomorrow to check.
Yeah, that's Eric for you. Like in no cap, you want to have sex.
Can I skip this? I can't. Thank you. Oh, me versus Big Boy. Let's do this, baby. Let's go, boys. I'm going live. Go. Fucking him up. Come here, baby.
Oh, y'all trying to square up, bro? Y'all trying to square up? Come on, let's throw hands. Come on, me, bro. Come on, me, bro. No, you ain't got the skill to kill me, bro. You sit down, bro. Sit down. I'm gonna clap you. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you trying to do sneak attack, bro? You trying to do sneak attack, bro? I don't think so, cuz. Run up on me. Trying to run up on me like that. Oh, Spider wants some? Come on, bro. Come on, cuz. What you got? Come on, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed before I get molested.
I'm gonna dodge that. Oh, thank God I dodged that.
I'm gonna go to bed before I get molested.
You are. I honestly forgot how to do it. Oh, that's how I do that. We're getting smacked.
Yes, sir. That was right in the middle, bro.
I really don't want to recomplete the story, but honestly, it's so fun.
Story of what?
It's Injustice 2.
Johnny Tent. This is a life of a boy named Johnny Tent.
That was a good show. That was a really good show. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's been on Netflix for like the longest time.
Alright, I started my stream. Can I say the N-word? Yeah. Actually? I don't really care. No one
Hello, can I join? I subbed and he liked.
No, one time I tried to do
Yep, you want to join?
for VR, and I started playing a song, and I get a notification on my email about how I got copy strike for playing the song on stream.
Yep, that's not the first time I've done that.
What song was it? I was told to do Baby Shark. Oh my god. And some Japanese company.
Okay, what PSN?
Why, one sec, cuz. There it is right there. It's the top guy. Next to, with the PlayStation thing next to it. Type that in, let me know. Or, it'll friend me, I guess. Hello? Sure. Yeah. Join my server. Okay, bye.
You're not doing anything, so why not help us out? Come on, come on.
What'd I do?
Come on.
What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do?
Oh, there's Jacob Lopez.
Oh.
What do you want me to do, Chris? You're not even gonna tell me what you want me to do? Wow.
Chris, can you go get cobblestone?
Yeah.
So then fill in our roof.
Oh, I'm hungry. Damn, she's so
Here, I'm gonna put the chest. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put my chest down and I'm gonna put the food in it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, tell me why Wonder Woman's so high, okay? Like, I'm actually
How did you just get hit, Chris?
I just wanna clap her cheeks, okay?
Okay, okay. This is not, no.
Just a little bit.
No.
Why?
Cause no, what are you, retarded?
Like her titties are hanging out.
Oh my god.
It's Wonder Woman. Why wouldn't you?
Alright, there's food in here, Chris.
Okay. No, it's me versus Superman. Come here, baby. And he's losing. You're losing to Batman right now. How do you feel, Superman?
I don't think he cares at this point. I low-key don't think he cares at this point. We just need cobblestone to fill in the
Okay,
floor.
invite me to party if you want.
My part? I have a public party if you want.
So now I join.
Okay, you join them. I have a public party.
Why do you have pixels?
So I don't have to keep reading the comments.
What?
So I don't have to go in every 2 seconds to keep reading the comments.
Jacob, click the link. Where? Ew. Alright, hold on a second. Let me switch my game. Right now I'm kind of losing. Oh, never mind, I got it. We're good.
Alright, then I'm gonna need to get more wood.
Oh no, I completely died, dog. I gotta find my cord.
Hi, I'm good, how are you? So yeah, we're in sort of like an open world like type area. Yeah, you'll see us building a big house.
Wait, Jacob, are you streaming too?
Okay, cool.
Jacob's always streaming. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna back up. No, he hit me.
It's my sister. She's gonna play with us too.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, you made me let me get this super please. I swear.
That's alright.
I hate story mode.
Yeah. Ah.
So you want me to fill up the ground with cobble?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Right now we're just trying to build the house.
You should ask them if they have Discord.
Probably not that long. Yeah, I just mute it sometimes while I'm talking to people. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No. Every time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chris, I swear to God. I will swear to the Lord Jesus, okay? Uh-huh. And you will be sinned. I'll be sinned on? Yes. By my African brothers.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Brothers are African? Yes, sir.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's weird.
Okay.
You'd think they would allow that.
Please explain how that works.
Yeah.
It's bad. Weren't you getting destroyed? No, Chris, I wasn't. You were getting destroyed, Chris, alright? Yeah, I was. You need me, alright? It's not very nice of you.
Okay. We just need wood. We just need wood and cobblestone and stuff like that. Ah.
Okay. Actually, I like that.
Alright.
No, I might actually win this time. Let's go.
Did you lose last time?
It's a miracle. Yeah, I lost both times.
You're garbage. Wait, what game are you playing? Wait, what are you playing? What are you playing? Oh my god. This no, it's the friend I have some friends that I'm talking in Discord with because they play on different consoles. Oh my gosh. Yep, I got a party and a Discord going. Yeah, they might be loud. They might be loud enough to where you might hear them just a little bit.
Why am I fighting my own? Why am I fighting my own child? Alright.
Yeah. Hmm. Weird. Wait, Chris, do you have cobblestone so we can make we need a furnace.
I got you. Hold on.
How am I gonna get up there?
Alright, I got it.
Okay, dope.
I'll also get some coal too.
There we go. Ladders. I can make 99 plus buttons. You want 99 plus buttons, Chris?
Sure.
How tall you want to make this house? I was thinking at least like four blocks high, and then like a roof of something. We can make like a stair. We can make like a stair roof, Chris.
You hit me with the damn chair. What is this, WWE? Fuck.
Yeah, bro, the tides have turned.
Cheap ass bitch, Robin. Yeah, they just smack you with the wheel. About to cripple your orphan ass.
Oh my god.
Alright, I got enough for furnace and I got 42 coal. Yo. Oh.
Yeah, I have 49, so that'll work.
Oh, baby.
gonna build this one more higher, and then we're gonna start. I'm gonna start on like a stair type roof, so that we can get like an incline of a roof and make it just a tiny bit better. We're gonna need to make beds.
I join later, Alex.
I hear salads.
Oh, and then Alex is gonna join later. There's some in the chest. Okay, cool.
Ow. Robin, I legit made you. What are you talking about? You a little baby orphan bitch.
How much what? Yeah, we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any. We don't have any of those. Nah, we're not gonna be able to because my sister doesn't have a bed, so we're just gonna have to fight through everything and just keep building, I guess. Right. Okay, because we're gonna need to make stairs for our roof, I guess. Okay. Yeah, he's probably running around the house somewhere. If you want. Okay, cool. Yeah, that would be good. Oh, Chris, you might want to run. Chris, can you hear me? Chris.
I was muted.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I'll take it. Did you drop him? Oh, I have him. Okay, yeah, I have him. Oh. Yeah, I have it. Ugh.
Lopez.
He left.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know.
think his mac and cheese didn't.
Probably. Okay. I need to start on our roof. My sister died. Oh yeah. Forgot she could hear us. She probably doesn't know where we are. Probably. No, I'll be alright. Chris, can you get more wood for stairs and then bring it to me?
Yeah.
Thanks. And then we can always just add on to this house. This will be our main base of operations, and then whenever we need to add more, we can add more to it. Tired of doing that.
How much wood do you need?
I don't know. It's just gotta. It's probably a lot of wood because I'm not even done with the first layer, and I had like 24. I had 49 pieces. Didn't even fill. Yeah, if you want, because we're gonna need more. Oh, spider on our roof. Now, G. Where you at, cuz? Where you at? Where you at, cuz? Oh, my sister's here. She found us.
Oh, that's fun.
Huh. She found us. I actually didn't think she was gonna find us. I thought I was gonna get a call. No, they can't hear you because I don't have it connected. No, they can't. Yeah, it's coming off my phone. Okay, so we got this going, and I fell into the plant, which I did not want to do. Sounds good. You do that. Oh, I have iron that was in here. Now I can make a bucket.
Alright, I got you a stacked in 54. She built Tyrone. How do you do that?
How do I build what?
Huh?
How do I do what?
No, I'm saying your sister spelled Tyrone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right, here's your stairs.
1 second, I need to get these potatoes so I can start growing potatoes. Okay, where you at? Where you at, kid? Oh, you behind me. Oh, thanks, G. Okay. Now we need to build a potato farm. Just gotta figure out where.
We need water.
I have water to make buckets.
Oh, okay.
And then as soon as we're done with our food farms, we can start making animal farms. We can today is a farm type of day, you feel? Yeah. I'm just gonna, I don't know where to put it. Sounds good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, that works. I can turn that into stairs when I'm done if I need it. Where do I want to build this farm? Okay, cool. Now I need iron. Yeah, we'll have to go through that later.
There's a lot of iron in there. I see like barely any sugar cane. Oh, never mind.
Sweet. Boom, got the gamer status. We got 2 food farms rolling right now.
Nice.
Sounds good. What? Right. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me go back and delete these later. That's alright. Sounds good. We're gonna have to get wool for everyone to sleep because we only have. I think it's about 36 or something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. We just need. We need to find. We don't. It doesn't matter however much you get. It's however much you get. We can work with it later. We just need to get. We just need to get wool so that everyone has a bed so that we don't get eaten by phantoms. Because we only have 2 beds, so we're going to need a bed. I don't know if you found wool for yourself. We're going to need wool for you and then wool for my sister. And then my friend Alex will be on, so we'll need wool for him. Yep.
Oh, that's fun.
What?
I've been my only viewer for the past 28 minutes.
Yeah, we got a ton of food. Where? The food should be in the chest. might just have to wait for the sugar berries to grow. Or sweet berries, my bad. Yeah, you do whatever you want, man. Yeah, I'm not even using stairs. Because then we can build atop this. And we can put our enchantment table and stuff like that up here. You know, our valuables. Because there's a ladder right there that we can use.
The ladder doesn't go up all the way.
I know, but I have more ladder.
Change up your aim? Okay. Wait, where is it on here?
Sweet, that's what we need.
Here? Yeah.
Oops, I just jumped on my carrots. Boom. Now we good. Oh, I didn't want to make a bow. I wanted to make a fishing rod.
Like that?
Oh, no, I need 2 more string. Yeah, my friend did. He'll be back. He had to go do something. Yeah, he had to go do something on his computer, so he had to leave. Yeah. Yeah, I found iron earlier. Yeah, I can get me and my friend can get my own iron if you just want to get some for you, and then if you want to get more or whatever you can. That's your decision. Sounds good. What about it? Yeah. What about it? Yeah. Might just want to wait. Ooh. If you have another bed, my sister can just use Chris's bed till he gets back. Let's go to bed. Sounds good. You have to. I'm not sure. You have to get like tulips or something. Yeah, I was over there somewhere. Yeah, she doesn't know what she's doing. Just let her follow you. She's learning, I guess. It's probably, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, don't punch anything with your thing. Don't punch anything with your... Alright. Not really. Yeah, she doesn't really play this. I found a fat ravine. There's definitely more iron in there. No, in this ravine. In this ravine that I saw. Ah. It's over by me. You'll see it's like a big hole. Hey. I wouldn't go down it though unless you know how to get back up. No, you're gonna need way more than that to get back up. Yeah, of course she did. She does that. Yeah, pretty much. She normally just plays creative. She doesn't really play survival. She don't really know what she's doing. Yeah, she likes to play creative and all those game modes where you don't die. Sounds good. I'm just getting food. Hope she died. Yep. At least she... Yep. I did not want him to sleep. Heyo. Yeah. Yep, it does. Nope. Yeah, you might want to get rid of it. Fall meme. There must be diamonds or something she thought she saw. Oh. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just leave it. Oh, she was chatting. She was chatting no. I'm not sure. Oops. Something like that. Hello. No, I got stuff to do. I'm trying to listen to music, cuz. I got time for that. I don't wanna. Nice. Nice. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Oh, so many beds.
Hello.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Chris?
Okay. Yeah. Hello.
Yo, we grinding out here, bro.
Huh?
So we grinding out here, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
We got the stuff on us. We carrying, bro. You gotta come in, bro.
Why can't you save?
You gotta come in, bro.
Hold on.
Sounds good. Nope, won't grab it. Alright, you have my word, won't touch it. Okay, we're not going. Yeah, she can hear you, bro. You tell her right now. Chris wants to do your stuff. It's all good.
Hello? I'm your friend? Why? No.
No, it's muted. It's fine. Yo, I'm gonna hop off. So I'll be back on maybe later. I don't know, but I'm gonna get off. Just do some stuff. So I'm gonna.
What are you gonna play?
Oh, crazy.
I'm gonna switch computers real quick.
Bye. Oh my god. Oh. That makes sense.
You lied.
Uh-oh. I got his gold. Or I got his iron. Make it out west. Going down the Alright, Ryder's gonna join us. Means I'm gonna need to put another bed down. I have a ton of beds that people can just use. Big it out west. Big it out west. They call me Kanye West. Alright. Okay, just let me know when you join. Well, it'll let me know, I guess. We're gonna have to wait for...
30 minutes.
Sup, cuh? Sup, cuh? Sup, cuh? What you want, cuh? I'll clap you. Give me your string, bruh. Run your string. Run your... Oh, zombie trying to chase out. Oh, he hit me, bruh.
It would be cool if there was like a game chat for Minecraft.
There used to be one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I like you a lot, babe.
Okay, this is gonna take a
Wait, don't I only
super
need
long-
2 string and 3 sticks for a fish?
What?
Yes, I can make a fishing rod. What I wanted to do, literally the whole time. I made a bow and arrow on accident. Let's
You know
go.
what? Just to save like, just so that my computer isn't like trying to kill itself, I'm gonna switch to mobile.
That was so funny though. He lied. I was like, you lied. What?
You lied.
That's all I got. Hello, cutie.
Hello.
This time. I was talking to Ryder, Chris.
Okay, yeah, it is.
You're still cute, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
Bro, I met this little kid, right? And he joins. And then I told him I was gonna get off. And then I didn't. And he goes, you lied. I was like, bruh.
You lied to me.
You know what you did. Whoopsies. Oopsie poopsie. He asked if he could join, but I hit 80 subs. Oh! This guy trying to flex on me! Ah! Oop, found a cavern.
Jacob just flexing his 80 subscribers over here. And he's flexing them pretty good.
You know what? Let's make these look like beauty.
I ain't trying to flex, but like, gotta post it on the story now. Alright, don't join yet. I'm still sleeping, so.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, you can join now.
Nice beauty shorts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You got booty shorts on.
Booty shorts.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm trying to make Steve a cutie.
Let me tell you, I like you a lot.
There it is. Oh! That was a close one.
You can wear that nice hoodie.
Time to find where y'all at. Did you just start this world?
A little bit ago.
Oh, okay. Boom. I got the map.
I probably should have gotten a PS4 instead of an Xbox, not gonna lie.
I have an Xbox One too.
Same.
You have an Xbox?
Mm-hmm. I got Roblox on it, Siege. That's his wiener.
What? Whoa. Bro, is that your house?
Yes, sir.
Looks like an epic house from here. Oh, no! Okay, I didn't die. Thank God. Jesus.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this block. Alright, we're gonna go mining. Even though you have like no armor, it's alright though.
True. Ooh.
Oh, we need to get torches first. Whoopsies.
Oopsie poopsie. You stay away from me, drowned.
Just gonna need 50 coal. I'll just take the coal from here. Okay.
No.
Don't want that.
We'll just convert to stick.
Don't want that.
There's a nice mine shaft over here.
Okay,
Computer's so slow.
we're gonna do story time.
Story time.
Short time.
Yay.
Wait, let me get my book so we can read along.
Because I have to read a book.
Hold on.
Okay, so I got food. Okay. Alright, let me get the book. I just have to read chapter 1. It's only, what, 16 pages? And we've already read like 4 in class, so... Okay. Sounds good to me. Let me get the novel. I'm not starting over. I'm reading pages 4 through 16. Anyone that's got a problem with it can leave it down in the comments. But then again, I'm only at 80 subs, so it's not that anyone would care. I swear, if I read this and we end up going through it tomorrow and reading, I'm gonna be mad. I could be mining right now. Okay. Oh, Chris left. Now he's back. Chris, hello? Chris?
Hello.
Oh, you're Jacob. You're just in time for story time.
God, what story time?
We're reading To Kill a Mockingbird. Bird.
Oh yeah, we have to read that, don't we?
All right, so we're on page 8, and we got to get to page 16, I think it is.
Where's the...
What page is it?
It's your screen.
I don't know. It's probably Chris's one.
Do we have to read again?
Okay, so I have to read the chapter 2. So that's to
Oh, we
page.
just started.
That's to page 20.
Where is it?
All right, so we're gonna read to page 20, and I'm on page 8. Okay, everyone, keep down. I'm gonna stand in this corner. All right, sit down. Okay. All right, Rachel's. Okay, yeah, I'm reading it. I'm about to read it right now. If you shut up.
Chris, when do we have to read ours?
Jacob, shut up.
Ours is due 19 pages on Wednesday.
That's what mine is.
Wednesday? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can get that done easily.
Okay, time to shut up so I can read
We're
it.
doing start time.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I have to go get my charger real quick.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill myself.
Alright.
Okay. Rachel's rat terrier. We're on page 8, by the way, on the top. I'm not reading from page 1, because I already read to these pages today. Rachel's...
My book. Where are we?
Page
I
8.
got my book.
Page 8, top, starting at Rachel's. If you read along, we can all three get this done, and we can make this daily.
Minecraft.
Okay.
Yeah. Ow.
Jesus Christ. Can I start?
I don't see that.
Can I start?
Wait.
Oh my God.
I gotta turn on my lamp. You said Rachel?
Can I read story time with the boys?
Huh?
Can I do story time with the boys? Let me eat. Yeah, we're gonna, yeah. Thank you.
Hey, Chris, what page are we on?
We're on page 8.
Page 8.
We're on the top.
Okay. At the top. I got top.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, starting. Rachel's rat terrier was expecting. Instead, we found someone sitting looking at us, sitting down. He wasn't much higher than the collards. We stared at him until he spoke. Hey yourself, said Jim pleasantly. I'm Charles Baker Harris, he said. I can read. So what? I said. I just thought you'd like to know I can read. You got anything that needs read?
No, I didn't. Wait, you said page 8, right?
Yeah.
I don't see Rachel's. Yeah, I don't see Rachel.
You must have a different book.
You have the To Kill a Mockingbird, right?
Yeah, but I have a green book. There's a difference.
Oh, ours is white. Yeah, ours is white.
Oh, rip.
There's no Rachel.
Just listen, and then you can say that you read chapter. Okay. Hey yourself, Charles Baker. You got anything needs reading? I can do it. How old are you? Asked Jim. 4.5, going on 7. Wait, what? Asked Jim. 4.5, going on 7. No, shoot, no wonder then, said Jim, jerking his thumb at me. Scout yonder's been reading ever since she was born, and she ain't even started school yet. You look right puny for going on 7. I'm little, but I'm old, he said. Jim brushed his hair back to get a better look. Why don't you come over, Charles Baker Harris, he said. Lord, what a name. Not any funnier than yours. Aunt Rachel says your name's Jeremy Atticus Finch, Jim scowled. I'm big enough to fit mine, he said. Your name's longer than you are. Bet it's a foot longer. Folks call me Dill, said Dill, struggling under the fence. Do better if you go over it instead of under it, I said. Where'd you come from? Dill was from Meridian, Mississippi. Was spending the summer with his aunt, Miss Rachel, and would be spending every summer in Maycomb from now on. His family was from Maycomb County. Originally, his mother worked for a photographer in Meridian. Had entered his picture in a beautiful child contest and won $5. She gave the money to Dill, who went to the picture show 20 times on it. Don't have any picture shows here except Jesus ones in the courthouse sometimes, said Jim. Ever seen anything good? Dill had seen Dracula, a revelation that moved Jim to eye him with the beginning of respect. Tell it to us, he said. Dill was a curiosity. He wore blue linen shorts that buttoned to his shirt. His hair was snow white and stuck to his head like dandruff. I don't think I said that right. Oh, duck fluff. He was a year my senior. Wait, I already read this.
No.
Hold on.
Yes,
When Dill reduced Dracula to dust, and Jem said the show sounded better than the book, I asked Dill where his father was. You ain't said anything about him. I haven't got one. Is he dead? No. Then, if he's not dead, you've got one, haven't you? Dill blushed and Jem told me to hush. A sure sign that Dill had been studied and found acceptable. Thereafter, the summer passed, and routine condiment was improving our treehouse that rested between giant giant twin chinaberry trees in the backyard, fussing, running through our list of dramas based on the works of Oliver Optic, Victor Appleton, and Edgar Rice Burroughs. In this matter, we were lucky to have Dill. He played the character parts formerly thrust upon me, the ape in Tarzan, Mr. Crabtree in Rover Boys, Mr. Damon in Tom Swift. Thus we came to know Dill as a pocket Merlin who had teamed with eccentric plans, strange longings, and quaint fancies. By the end of August, our repertoire was rapid from countless reproductions. It drew him as the moon draws water, but drew him no nearer than the light pole on the corner, a safe distance from the Radley gate. There he would stand, his arm around the fat pole, staring and wondering. Staring and wondering. The Radley place jumped into a sharp curve beyond our house, walking south and faced its porch. The sidewalk turned and ran beside the lot. The house was low, was once white with a deep front porch and green shutters, but had long ago darkened to the color of the slate-gray yard around it. Rain-rotted shingles drooped over the eaves of the veranda. Oak trees kept the sun away. The remains of a picket drunkenly guarded the front yard. A swept yard that never swept, where Johnson grass and rabbit tobacco grew in abundance. Inside the house lived a malevolent phantom. People said he existed, but Jim and I never seen him. People said he went out at night when the moon was down and peeped in windows. What? That's a long word. I don't know what that word is. We're just gonna skip. Azeles, I think it is, froze in a cold snap. It was because he'd breathed on them.
When he was nearly 13, my brother Jim got his own.
Any stealthy small crimes committed in Maycomb were his work. Once the town was terrorized by a series of morbid nocturnal events. People's chickens and household pets were found mutilated. All through the culprit was Crazy Addie, who eventually drowned himself in Barker's Eddy. People who still looked at the Radley place, unwilling to discard their initial suspicions. A Negro would not pass the Radley place at night. He would cut across to the sidewalk opposite and whistle as he walked. The Maycomb school grounds adjoined the back of the Radley lot. From the Radley chicken yard, tall pecan trees shook their fruit into the schoolyard, but the nuts lay untouched by the children. Radley pecans would kill you. A baseball hit into Radley's yard was a lost ball and no questions asked. The misery of the house began many years before Jem and I were born. The Radleys welcome anywhere in town kept to themselves. A predilection unforgivable in Maycomb. They did not go to church. Maycomb's principal recreation, but worshipped at home. Mrs. Radley seldom, if ever, crossed the street for a mid-morning coffee break with her neighbors, and certainly never joined a missionary circle. Mr. Radley walked to town at 11:30 every morning and came back promptly at 12, sometimes carrying a brown paper bag that neighborhood assumed contained the family groceries. I never knew how old Mr. Radley made his living. Jem said he bought cotton, a polite term for doing nothing, but Mr. Radley and his wife had lived there with their 2 sons as long as anybody could remember. The shutters and doors of the Radley house were closed on Sundays, another thing alien to Maycomb's ways. Closed doors meant illness and cold weather only. Of all days, Sunday was the day for formal afternoon visiting. Ladies wore corsets, men wore coats, children wore shoes. But to climb the Radley front steps and call "hey" of a Sunday afternoon was something their neighbors never did. The Radley house had no screen doors. I once asked Atticus if it had ever had any. Atticus said yes before I was born. According to the neighborhood legend, when the younger Radley boy was in his teens, he became acquainted
Okay, when it heals and shows, I've never been.
That's enough of that. You still there, Ryder?
Yep.
Yeah, I just left the chat. Nobody in Maycomb had nerve enough to tell Mr. Radley that his boy was in with the wrong crowd. One night, in an excessive spurt of high spirits, the boys backed around the square in a burrowed fiver, resisted arrest by Maycomb's ancient beadle, Mr. Connor, and locked him in the courthouse outhouse. The town decided something had to be done. Mr. Connor said he knew who each and every one of them was, and he never was bound, and determined they wouldn't get away with it. So the boys came before the probate judge on charges of disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, assault and battery, and using abusive and profane language in the presence and hearing of a female. The judge asked Mr. Connor why he included the last charge. Mr. Connor said they cussed so loud he was sure every lady in Maycomb heard them. The judge decided to send the boys to the state industrial school, where the boys sometimes sent for no other reason than to provide them with food and decent shelter. It was no prison, it was no disgrace. Mr. Radley thought it was. If the judge released Arthur, Mr. Radley would see to it that Arthur gave no further trouble, knowing that Mr. Radley's word was his bond. The judge was glad to do so. The other boys attended the industrial school and received the best secondary education to be had in the state. One of them eventually worked his way through engineering school at Auburn. The doors of the Radley house were closed on weekdays as well as Sundays, and Mr. Radley's boy was not seen again for 15 years. But there came a day, barely within Jem's memory, when Boo Radley was heard from and was seen by several people, but not by Jem. He said Atticus never talked much about the Radleys. When Jem would question him, Atticus' only answer was for him to mind his own business and let the Radleys mind theirs. They had a right to. But when it happened, Jem and Atticus shook his head and said, So Jem received most of his information from Miss Stephanie Crawford, a neighborhood scold, who said that she knew the whole thing. According to Miss Stephanie, Boo was sitting in the living room cutting some items from the Maycomb Tribune to paste a scrapbook. His father entered the room. As Mr. Radley passed by, Boo drove scissors into his parents' leg, pulled them out, wiped them on his pants, and resumed his activities. Mr. Radley ran screaming into the street that Arthur was killing them all, but when the sheriff arrived, he found Boo sitting in the living room cutting up the Tribune. He was 39 years old then. Miss Stephanie said old Mr. Radley said no Radley was going to any asylum, when it was suggested that a season in Tuscaloosa might be helpful to Boo. Boo wasn't crazy.
You still live.
Wasn't crazy. He was high-strung at times. It was all right to shut him up, Mr. Radley conceded, but insisted that Boo not be charged with anything. He was not a criminal. The sheriff hadn't the heart to put him in jail alongside Negroes, so Boo was locked in the courthouse basement. Boo's transition from the basement to back home was nebulous. In Jem's memory, Miss Stephanie Crawford said some of the town council told Mr. Radley that if he didn't take Boo back, Boo would die of mold from the damp. Besides, Boo could not live forever on the bounty of the county. Nobody knew what form of intimidation Mr. Radley employed to keep Boo out of sight, but Jem figured that Mr. Radley kept him chained to the bed most of the time. Atticus said no, it wasn't that sort of thing, that there were other ways of making people into ghosts. My memory came alive to see Mr. Radley's occasionally open the front door, walk to the edge of the porch and pour some water on her canvas. But every day Jem and I would see Mr. Radley walking to and from town. He was a thin, leathery man with colorless eyes, so colorless they did not reflect light. His cheekbones were sharp, and his mouth was wide, with a thin upper lip and full lower lip. Miss Stephanie Crawford said he was so upright he took the word of God as his only law, and we believed her. because Mr. Radley's posture was ramrod straight. He never spoke to us. When he passed, we would look at the ground, say, "Good morning, sir," and he would cough in reply. Mr. Radley's elder son lived in Pensacola. He came home at Christmas, and he was one of the few persons we ever saw enter or leave the place. From the day Mr. Radley took Arthur home, people said the house died. But there came a day when Atticus told us he'd wear us out if we made any noise in the yard, and commissioned Culperina to serve in his absence if she heard a sound out of us. Mr. Radley was dying. He took his time about it. Wooden sawhorses blocked the road at the end of the Radley lot. Straw was put down on the sidewalk. Traffic was diverted to the back street. Dr. Reynolds parked his car in front of the house and walked to the Radleys. Every time he called, Jem and I crept around the corner for days. At last, the sawhorses were taken away, and we stood watching from the front porch when Mr. Radley made his final journey past our house. "There goes the meanest man ever God blew breath into," murmured Culperina, and she spat meditatively into the yard. We looked at her in surprise, from Culperina rarely commented on the ways of white people. The neighborhood thought when Mr. Radley went under, Boo would come out, but it had another thing coming. Boo's elder brother returned from Pensacola and took Mr. Radley's place. The only difference between him and his father was their ages. Jem said Mr. Nathan Radley bought cotton too. Mr. Nathan would speak to us, however, when we said good morning, and sometimes when we saw him coming from town with a magazine in his hand. The more we told Dill about the Radleys, the more he wanted to know. The longer he would stand hugging the light pole on the corner. Oh! Oh!
Oh God.
That was so bad. There goes the meanest man ever knew. Then we told Dill about the Radleys. The more he wanted to know, the longer he would stand
My
hugging
rainbow's done.
the light pole on the corner. The more he would wonder what he does in there. He would murmur, looks like he just stick his head out the... Can you fix it?
Yeah.
Can you fix the hole in the wall and then make a door or something? I have wood to do it with. Jem said he goes out alright when it's pitch dark. Miss Stephanie Crawford said she'd woke up in the middle of the night one time and saw him looking straight through the window at her. Said his head was like a skull looking at her. Ain't you ever walked up at night and heard him, Dill? He walks like this. Jem slid his feet through the gravel. Why do you think Miss Rachel locks up so tight at night? I've never seen his tracks in our backyard many a morning. And one night I heard him scratching on the back screen. But he was gone time Atticus got there. Wonder what he looks like, said Dill. Jem gave a reasonable description of Boo. Boo was about 6.5 feet tall. Judging from his tracks, he dined on raw squirrels and any cats he could catch. That's why his hands were blood-stained. If you ate an animal raw, you could never wash the blood off. There was a long, jagged scar that ran across his face. What teeth he had were yellow and rotten. His eyes popped, and he drooled most of the time. Let's try to make him come out, said Dill. I'd like to see what he looks like. Jem said if Dill wanted to get himself killed, all he had to do was go up and knock on the front door. Our first raid came to pass only because Dill bet Jem the Grey Ghost against Tom Swift's that Jem wouldn't get any further than the Radley Gate. In all his life, Jem had never declined a dare. Where was I? Jem had never declined a dare. Jem thought about it for 3 days. I suppose he loved honor more than his head, for Dill wore him down easily. You're scared, Dill said the first day. Ain't scared, just respectful, Jem said. The next day, Dill said, you're too scared even to put your big toe in front of the yard. Jem said he reckoned you wasn't. He'd passed the Radley place every school day of his life. Always running, I said, but Dill got him the third day when he told Jem that folks in Meridian certainly weren't afraid as the folks in Macomb. That he'd never seen such scary folks as the ones in Macomb. This was enough to make Jem march to the corner where he stepped and leaned against the light pole, watching the gate hanging crazily on its homemade hinge. I hope you've got it through your head that he'll kill us each and every one. Dill Harris, said Jem when we joined him. Don't blame me when he gouges your eyes out. You started it, remember, you're still scared, murmured Dill patiently. Jem wanted Dill to know once and for all that he wasn't scared of anything. It's just that I can't think of a way to make him come out without getting us. Besides, Jem had his little sister to think of. When he said that, I knew he was afraid. Jem had his little sister to think of the time that I dared him to jump off the top of the house. If I got killed, what'd become of you? He asked. Then he jumped, landed unhurt, and his sense of responsibility left him unconfronted by the Radley place. You gonna run out on a dare? Asked Dill. If you are, then Dill, you have to think about these things, Jem said. Let me think a minute. It's sort of like making a turtle come out. How's that? Asked Dill. Strike a match under him. I told Jem if he set fire to the Radley's house, I was going to tell Atticus on him. Alright, almost done. Dill said striking a match under a turtle was hateful. Ain't hateful, just persuades him. So, just persuades him, not like you'd chuck him in the fire. Jem growled. How do you know a match don't hurt him? Turtles can't feel, stupid, said Jem. Were you ever a turtle, huh? My stars, Dill. Let me think. Reckon we can rock him? Jem stood in the thought so long that Dill made a mild concession. I won't say you ran out on a dare, and I'll just swap you the gray ghost if you go up and touch the house. Jem brightened. Touch the house, that's all? Dill nodded. Sure, that's all now. I don't want you hollering something different the minute I get back. Yeah, that's all. He'll probably come out after you when he sees you in the yard. Then Scout and Mill jump on him and hold him down till we can tell him we ain't gonna hurt him. We left the corner, crossed the side of the street, and ran in front of the Radley house and stopped at the gate. Well, go on, said Dill. Scout and me's right behind you. I'm going, said Jem. Don't hurry me. He walked to the corner of the lot and then back again, studying the simple terrain as if deciding how to best effect an entry, frowning and scratching his head. Then I sneered at him. Jem threw open the gate and sped to the side of the house, slapped it with his palm, and ran back at us. Not waiting to see if his foray was successful, Dill and I followed on his heels, safely on our porch, panting and out of breath. We looked back. The old house was the same, droopy and sick, but as we stared into the street, we thought we saw an inside shutter move, flick, a tiny, almost invincible movement, and the house was still. Jesus Christ. Well, I did it.
Yay. You did it.
And she goes to find her dad in like a mystical world. And there's like 3 witches. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes! We know what we're talking about. We all know what we're talking about. We can't find out the name. Oracle time. Oracle. Yeah, that's what it was. Bro, we read that in 4th grade.
What do you guys talk?
This movie was good too. My brain. Oh my god.
Wait.
Jacob, you're back.
Yeah, I'm already done reading.
We just had a stroke. We're trying to find it.
Yeah, I was reading and a creeper ran into our house.
Sorry.
Yeah, I left and then I was sitting there and then Ryder's like, Jacob, and I was like, what? And I hears like the sound of a creeper. I was like, Jesus. And then next thing I know, a creeper just blows up the side of my house.
This is so weird. Bro, we watched A Wrinkle in
It really do though. It really do though.
Yeah, it was a horrible movie. The old one was better, honestly. There's A Wrinkle in Time, and then the BFG.
Oh.
The BFG wasn't horrible. I didn't watch that one. Why is Chris keep leaving?
He keeps lagging out. It's like Eric's internet.
Chris, why are you leaving? What the hell, Jacob?
I didn't do that. Didn't do that. Alright, I'm never joining that again. Alright, well, I'm gonna go eat, and then I'll be
Okay.
back. So I'm gonna, like, stop the stream. I mean, I would keep the world open. We don't even have to play Minecraft. We can play something else.
Honestly, I
If
don't
you
care.
want. We can play Siege or something. If you have that downloaded still. Because
Oh,
I kind of
yeah,
want to.
I have legit everything downloaded still.
Alright, I'm just gonna save this. We'll play a different game. We'll play Siege. We'll do a Siege stream, because I promised
Okay.
my viewers a Siege stream when I get back.
Okay.
Just keep the party open. And if someone joins, tell them to get out. Just
Okay.
kidding. Make it private and invite me
Okay.
when I get back on, as soon as this is done. And then I will be back in a flash. Literally takes me like 20 seconds to
it.
eat. Here, I'll make it private before I leave. So then it can just be private.
Get easier on me.
Honestly, cuz. And then I'm just gonna stream, and then Alex and Zach can join, and then we'll have a 4-man, and then we can just have a random we can kill the whole time. Alright. Closing the app. Minecraft stream is done for the day.